to our next origami superstar. It is our bookshelf. This was born out of customer feedback because you said, listen, I want an origami rack, but I need it maybe a little bit more decorator friendly. I need it to be maybe a bit more functional if I'm putting books and knickknacks on there. Lou Caputo, an origami to the rescue. Lou, this has been for many years now, our hot favorite.
No, it really, really has. And you hit the nail on the head when you said that it's something that evolved because the customers were like, we love origami, we love the strength, we love the ease of setup on these, but could you make something a little smaller? Something that's going to be more decorator friendly and also more friendly to fit in the hallways of our homes.
Yes.
You know, and that's where we came up with this one right here, because this bookshelf is maybe the 4th or 5th piece ever in the origami line. And you know we have a lot in our line. So let's do all the colors first, because when I say all, we got a lot of colors tonight. So we'll start down here at the end. And folks, we don't always have this many colors. So you can get the price, the free shipping, all the colors, you got to do it.
It's the perfect storm.
I
mean, we really have it all. Reduced price, free shipping and handling, and the color selection.
It's all here.
If you do want Riverside, though, there's only 200 of this one.
Oh, wow. Okay. And this is a fairly new color still. It's like not even a year old yet. So a lot of people like to pick up that one. Forest green. Wore this shirt just for this.
Look at you.
I mean, you know, I'm color coordinator. But that's the beautiful forest green right there. Next to that, bronze. One of the perennial favorites when it comes to origami.
Forever bronze.
Yeah, forever bronze. Everybody loves that. It looks great with leather or wood furniture if you've got any of those furnishings in your house. The next one is not red. It is rhubarb.
Rhubarb?
Rhubarb, a different shade of red. People go crazy for that one. A little pop of color in the house. Then we've got the beautiful black. The thing I love about the black in this one is that it's a matte finish.
There's only 100 in the black.
Wow, so that's probably not going to see tomorrow morning.
No.
Or later this morning, I should say. And then the last one is the classic. It is the pewter, the one that started it all. So we've got lots to choose from, but let me show everybody what the magic is with these. Oh, there it is right there. Ease of setup, okay? That is perhaps one of the biggest attributes of origami that drives people just nuts, because you don't have to spend an entire afternoon putting this together. And you know, it's a funny thing. When you look at a piece of furniture, the more shelves on it, the longer it's going to take you.
Of course.
I mean, that's all there is to it. So when you're talking about something with 6 shelves, that's a good afternoon project. You know, it is. But with origami, even though it's flat packed in a box, you take it out and it's set up in just a few minutes. Now, all origami pieces are powder coated steel.
Yes.
Okay, and the things that make powder coated steel so important is that it's going to resist chipping and scratching, yes, but it's also corrosion resistant. So you could literally use this anywhere you wanted to, indoors or outside, without worrying that the elements are somehow going to destroy it. But for a lot of people out there, the true magic with origami is the fact that we can do this. And this is, I think this is a brand new one, so it's going to be a little stiff, but watch. Oh, no, not that bad. Look at that. Yeah, so it all compacts down to about 3 inches at the widest point when you're talking about the bookshelf itself. See, look at how flat that gets, okay? Now, when you get this home for free shipping, by the way.
Free shipping, you
Did
say?
I mention that?
Free shipping?
Did we mention that?
What?
The free shipping. This, by the way, this weighs 26 pounds.
That's free shipping, though.
Free shipping, though. So who cares what it
weighs? That's an $18 value.
Is it really?
$18.
$18. All right, there you go. And actually, I'll tell you this. If you or I tried to ship it for $18, they would laugh at us.
Of course.
They would laugh at us. They laugh at us anyway, but just for that reason specifically. So the way you set it up is you grab the sides and you just give it a little pull like that, okay? Now, I'm going to turn it around so you can see the back of it, because that's the origami toggle, and you're going to see this come up again and again and again. This is actually a patented design. All you've got to do is thread this through like this and pull down. Now, the minute I did that, Adam, this entire rack just became stable. I can pick this up, I can move this around a little bit, just like this. See that? And the rack is already stable. Then all I've got to do is flip over the top like this. And there's one more little latch right here. Now, and we're done. Now, as long as it's in this position, this right here is one of the things that makes this rack different, and it's the lattice work that's on the side of it, okay? Now, it is functional because it is welded to the side, so it does give it a little bit of structural integrity. It is beautiful because it's a nod to the decorator friendliness of this, but then the other thing is that it's there to stop books from falling off.
And that's the
so that's kind of a big thing if it's, you know, using it as a bookshelf. Don't have to, you could use it for whatever you want. Now the other thing is the top. If you look at the shelves on this, they're not wire shelves like you're going to see on so many other origami pieces. These are perforated solid panels, and the reason we did that is we know with origami people are going to do whatever they want with them, and what I mean by that is water flow, air flow, all those things. A lot of people actually use these as plant shelves.
Yeah, because you can.
So we want to make sure that it's going to be able to do that, but the other thing is we know that if you're going to put smaller objects on here, we don't want them falling through the wire. So we said, you know what, let's give them the little tiny perforations. So that way, if you put crystal, figurines, anything like that on here, they're not gonna fall through. Now, the weight capacity on this, because it is origami, it is powder coated steel, it is strong. If you're gonna notice something about this one, if you look down at the bottom, there are no wheels on it. It has what we call leveling feet. Actually, it's funny, I walked down the studio before and they were all just wobbling all over the place. And I'm like, all right, we could fix this very easily. The feet that are on here, if you rotate them clockwise, they're going to extend. If you rotate them counterclockwise, they're gonna retract.
So longer or shorter? Longer
or shorter, just by rotating the feet. You don't even need tools to do it. You could I use my foot sometimes just to kick them in and out, or you could use your hands, whatever you want. Very, very simple to do. Now, here's the reason that's important though. Number one, it's gonna stop things from falling off of here because it's not gonna be wobbly. But number two, it has to deal with the weight capacity. So if I have the leveling feet on here, and there are 6 shelves, we recommend you limit yourself to 50 pounds per shelf.
Right.
Now that's a total of 300 pounds. I say it like it's nothing.
Yeah.
That's a lot of weight for a bookshelf, okay? 300 pounds of weight. Now, without the feet though, let's say your floor is perfectly level, you don't need these leveling feet, okay? You can go up to 70 pounds per shelf. That's a total of 420 pounds.
That's crazy.
It's insane. Like who has that much stuff to put on a bookshelf?
Right.
But here's the thing. Not everybody uses it for books. People use it in their kitchen for their kitchen electrics.
Yeah.
A stand mixer, let's say, you know, just big heavy things all around the house. But you know why? Because you can.
Well, we are 4 minutes left in this presentation. Again, we're on a journey through the catalog of origami tonight. We're going to showcase so many different pieces, unique opportunities, but it really starts and stops with the free shipping and handling. Buy origami today.
Yeah.
We're going to make today National Origami Day, because if you need to shop for origami, every single piece is going to be free shipping and handling. The bookcase, the bookshelf inside the house, in the family room, in the hallway, in the office, wherever you put it, it looks wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
And you can decorate it any which way you want. It might be very functional. It might be more ornamental in how you do put things on. But there's no other origami piece quite like this.
No,
That diamond lattice work at the
unique.
side is phenomenal. So, color-wise, Riverside Blue, this is about to sell out. So last call on Riverside Blue. Again, I'm just throwing this out there. Is this for your son or daughter's bedroom, right? What a wonderful bookshelf that would be.
It's a
right?
beautiful color too. Yeah, that one, and that new color, people go crazy for that shade of blue.
Yes, in
There's
the
something about
playroom.
Yeah,
Oh my goodness.
yeah, the forest green. This one, a lot of folks use this one for plant shelves.
Perfect.
Because of the green.
Of course.
It just looks absolutely stunning. The bronze is one of my favorites. I mean, just
Classy.
because I have dark floors in my house, so by putting that in there, it it belongs.
Yes.
Okay, it doesn't look out of place. The rhubarb, I love this color because sometimes the reds are, you know, hey, look at me. This one's not so much that. This one is it's more of a muted red, but I love that shade right there. Almost to me, it's almost like cranberry, but
It is.
I love that.
I agree.
The black, if I get
Last
the
call.
chance, I mean, because of the way the light's hitting that, I'm just gonna see if I could tip that forward a little bit just so you folks could see that. But it's a matte finish. I love the matte finish on the bookshelves.
And everybody seems to agree with you. We have 68 left in the matte black. So 68 for America. Again, the reason we're so busy is that free shipping. I know we're going crazy about it, but
Everybody waits.
Everybody waits for a day like today.
And here's the funny thing too. I didn't know that till I got here. Nobody tells me anything. Yeah, it's like a state secret. I got here and they were like, you know, hey, by the way, it's all free shipping on everything today. I'm like, what? Yeah, wow. This one is the pewter, okay? This is the classic. You can absolutely not go wrong with the pewter. It's probably the most industrial out of all of them, but it's the classic. It's the one we've been selling here for 16 years. I mean, that's a long time.
It is. And again, there's a color for every destination, every place, and every space. But you must understand the attraction of this.
Right.
Whether we were doing the folding cart or whether it's the bookshelf, it's immediate. We're going to deliver this to your door in just a few days, and there's no waiting, Lou.
No.
I don't need to, you know, set aside several hours in a day to make it happen. It's
Nope.
going to be instant.
Yeah, and you do it yourself. And that's the other thing, because a lot of products out there, people get them home, and it's a weird thing. Like when you buy furniture, they'll give you the offer. Do you want to have it professionally built?
Yeah.
I'm like, what? Why? I thought this was like I could assemble this myself.
Right, exactly.
And you can if you have the time and the inclination to do it. But with origami, my gosh, anybody can set this up in just a few minutes, and it's going to look absolutely as good in your home as it does here. And that's the other thing. Sometimes you buy furniture, you see it in the store, and it's like, my gosh, that's gorgeous. You get it home, you put it together, and it's like kind of leaning to one side, and it's a little, you know, and you're like, and you got extra pieces, you're
Sure.
like, what did I do? With origami, that is never going to be the issue. And remember, what you're getting here is steel. This is not particle board, this is not plastic, it's none of those things. This is something that's going to last and last and last. As you said, it's like a generational product because literally, I've got pieces that are over 15 years old at this point.
We talk about origami like it's for life because it really is. It just is. It's developed and designed and manufactured in a way that is of the highest possible quality. I mean, it's a brand that has recognition at HSN unlike anything else. It's our #1 home solution, and for very good reason. Lou's going to return very shortly. Lou,
Yes.
final words on the bookshelf.
Oh, at this price with the free shipping, you've got to pick up on this one and get it into your home. You're going to love it.
Thank you, Lou.
You're welcome. I'll see you in a few minutes.
Lots more still to come here on HSN. Stay in the ordering process for our bookshelf, $124.95. 4 flex pay of $31, and yes, free shipping and handling is right there. If you'd like to apply for the HSN credit card, I can save you $15 off this or any single item purchase. Call 1-800-695-1418 to find out.